While King Leonidas of Sparta may get most of the glory for bravely taking a heroic stand against the overwhelming numbers of the Persian army at Thermopylae, there is another man who deserves recognition. Themistocles, born 524 BC, was a populous politician in ancient Athens, maybe the first, having strong support from the lower classes. He was unusual for his time because he came from a non-aristocratic background, who was elected archon, meaning ruler in ancient Greek, in 493 BC. There was tension between him and the aristocrats, but nevertheless he achieved his main political goal in increasing Athens' naval power, likely due to the looming threat of the Achaemenid Empire. He proved prophetic, for in 490 BC a Persian army under the command of Mardonius came down on Athens at the Battle of Marathon. Themistocles gained fame there as an able commander when he led an Athenian rout of the invaders from the east. Years later, during the Second Persian invasion of Greece, Themistocles found himself a commander of the allied battle fleet under the Spartan commander Eurybiades. After suffering a defeat at the Battle of Artemisium, the fleet retreated to nearby Salamis Island, where Themistocles convinced Eurybiades to lure the Persians into the Straits of Salamis. It was not hard, as Xerxes, the king of kings, wanted a decisive battle to finish off the Greek fleet once and for all. Xerxes then sailed straight into Themistocles' trap, as the Persian fleet greatly outnumbered the Greeks, and so they did not have enough room to fully and coherently deploy their ships into formation. Taking advantage of the Persians' mistake and sloppiness, Themistocles hit them hard and scattered them, with the Persians suffering up to 300 ships sunk. With the Persian threat ended decisively at Plataea, the great Athenian strategos returned to prominence on the Athenian political stage. However, some years later he angered Sparta by ordering the construction of large-scale fortifications of Athens. Then, coupled with his long-running rivalry with the Athenian aristocrats, he was forced into exile. He eventually wound up ironically under the protection of the Persian Empire at Magnesia on the Meander, serving the King of Kings as a governor. He heroically helped fight the Persians and stop them from swallowing up all Greece, and maybe even Western civilization itself, then ends up being saved by them from the city he loved.